Test, test, test. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I think... Har du slått av PC min igår? My PC restarted yesterday. Maybe I got hacked. I don't know. Anyways, the mic didn't work. It works now. Welcome to Bitcoin Daily. Again. So all good and dandy right now. Today is, again, as you see in the title, CPI data. That's the most important thing. And from what we know is that the last 5 CPI data days, the day before the FOMC meeting and CPI, we dumped down, and on the FOMC meeting and CPI, we pumped towards upside. So we're expecting a pump right now, maybe a little bit, move towards downside over here before the pump. So, maybe some kind of double bottom or something like that. You can see up here, we are getting rejected over here right now. A little bit. We're taking that getting rejected, but, we are hitting resistance level, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. Bitcoin is right now up 0.23% up here towards the upside. Not actually that exciting, but it did bounce down here at some kind of bottom, and it's actually recovering. But the most important thing is the CPI stuff. So let me find a chart over here that somebody posted in our group yesterday. And I did show it yesterday on the live stream as well, but let me find the chart over here. This is the chart copy, so I don't have to, find the dates. Copy, there we go. This is the chart. These are the last 5. These lines are last 5 FOMC meetings, and you can see up here, I don't know if you can see it, but the day before the FOMC meeting we dumped down, and then we start recovering on the CPI. Here as well, actually 2 days before that, even on the CPI date we went a little bit down, and then we start recovering up here after that. Over here there was a big dump just before the FOMC meeting, and on FOMC meeting we pumped towards upside. Here as well, on the FOMC meeting we dumped down, and we continue dumping down, and then instantly recovered towards the upside. And right now we have this dump again just before the FOMC meeting, so we are expecting again some kind of recovery after that. So whether that's going to be the case or not, I don't know. We don't really care that much about the FOMC meeting and stuff like that, but it is, we don't have anything else to look forward right now. There are no big news, nothing is actually happening, so everything is just standing still kind of a little bit, and there is that. There was something I found interesting on the chart just now, and I think it's interesting enough to talk about it. So when it comes to this pattern over here that's right now playing on Bitcoin, what you're gonna see, it's it does look like something like this over here. There is a big dump, and then there is this move down over here. So big dump, move down over here. Then we got this recovery over here, consolidation, recovery, consolidation, and then this after that went towards upside. So if this plays again the same way, it kind of looks like the same pattern. I don't know how interesting it is to you, but that's what we're looking for. So right now we have this, waiting for this, mega pump up here on the CPI data. If the CPI data comes in very nicely, I'm gonna show you that. By the way, we started doing the trading challenge yesterday. Let me show you that over here live. If you want to keep on watching, we have the 227 to a million trading challenge. Day 1 was yesterday. So if you want to come back tonight and check it out, you're welcome to do that. But what we want to see, CPI, US CPI forecast, consumer price index. So right now, what we are expecting right now, the previous is 3.4. Forecast is that it's going to stay the same. And actual we don't have June 12th, that's today. So that's what we're waiting for today, 8:30. I think this is Easter time, something like that. I don't know how many hours this is coming in, but it's coming in. So anything below 3.4 is good, anything above 3.4 is bad, and 3.4 is just what we are kind of expecting. So we're gonna see that. But more important than CPI data is CPI core forecast. CPI core, I think, is more important. I think this is what people are actually looking at. And the forecast for CPI core is 3.5. Previous was 3.6. They're expecting lower. So if it comes in like 3.5 or 3.4, we pump. Bipampu. So that's what we're looking for when it comes to CPI data. I mean, we are not really that big on CPI data and stuff like that, but you know, there is that. Now, when it comes to this part over here, I've been looking at how, you know, how to draw this triangle over here, maybe something like this. We are still in this, not triangle, but this channel. We are still in this channel over here. Nothing much is actually happening over here. Maybe it goes all the way down to the bottom up here. Regardless, we are just zigzagging up here. We did break down a little bit, and I'm going to show you that. This very steep trend over here did break down. That's why we had a big dump towards downside. But there is this trend over here that's kind of looks maybe broken, maybe not over here. Maybe it's gonna go over here, something like this. You know, it might or might not be broken. Maybe we should go to the small time frames over here to see that. Over here, this one kind of looks broken as well. So it looks kind of broken towards downside over here a little bit, but you know, the recovery can be quite quick if we get some kind of good data. I think if the data comes in nice, we can actually have some kind of nice recovery. Also, to mention that the volume is dropping down heavily right now. It can still drop down and consolidate over here, but we have very low volume. So we are coming very close to this consolidation box over here, into the ending of the consolidation box. It's only a matter of time, you know, for breakup or breakdown. We still believe strongly in breakup eventually over here towards upside, and you know, eventually, you know, to the moon, to 100K and stuff like that. So Bitcoin looks fine. Nothing much is actually happening. We are just consolidating over here at the bottom. We did break down a little bit there again. When it comes to small time frames, there might be another dump over here, back down to these lows over here, because it will, I think it will create some kind of pattern over here or something like that if it wants to go towards upside. Could we, you know, do some you know, some kind of channeling towards downside and towards upside? There's a whole bunch of ways this can actually play out, but most important right now is that we are sitting on some kind of support level over here, maybe some kind of support level over here. Yeah, it did break down a little bit over here towards downside, but nothing, you know, on the big time frames, nothing much is actually happening. I mean, we are just, you know, doing this weekly candle towards downside a little bit. We're still consolidating up here in the tops. So, you know, it is quite boring. Definitely 100% very much boring. Ethereum up here dropped down a little bit towards the support level down here. Let me go to even small time frames. We've been looking at Ethereum over here. There's a very small time frames, and it hits this, you know, bottom up here. Is right now recovering a little bit. Still haven't broken the trend over here towards upside. There is no recovery, but it is still just flagging towards downside. Nothing has changed since yesterday, so it's all good and dandy the way we see it, right? So just flagging over here towards downside over here. If you look at the bigger time frames up here, it's pulling back, but if you pop the moving averages, it's just going back down to the moving averages. So nothing exciting happening there as well. So we are getting very close to these bottoms, right? On the daily time frame, I think when it comes to moving average and stuff like that, the most interesting thing is that we did hit on the dollar the 50 moving average and bounced off of that. But these bottoms can actually take a little while. So, you know, we might wait for a couple of days until something actually happens. Ethereum Bitcoin chart is still pulling back towards the downside over here. If you look at a weekly time frame up here, it's still pulling back, but it did hit this 20 moving average, and maybe it's gonna recover eventually. I don't know if you know, there has been this big bang, ICB bank or something like that. I've been reading all that on X, and they got out with this report or paper, and they were talking about Ethereum and calling Ethereum the, you know, the digital oil. So if Bitcoin is digital gold, the Ethereum is digital oil, and they were very bullish in that paper on Ethereum. So I definitely see, you know, Ethereum eventually outperforming Bitcoin. The question is when. Still not out of the channel. Big move towards upside. We already called, again, we already called that this is very bullish for Ethereum. We're already looking for this move towards upside over here. We still got 18 days left until, you know, maybe this recovers and goes towards upside. So these big time frames are not yet. But this pullback up here, back down to moving average, didn't break anything. Goes back down here to the support level over here, and not much is happening in there, but it is losing against Bitcoin right now on this move towards downside. The other thing is Bitcoin dominance up here is still getting rejected up here at the tops. Just remove these lines over here. If you see over here, it tried. What this is 2-day time frame, daily time frame. It is trying still to get inside up here, back inside the channel up here. Still haven't broken inside again. Right now it's going a little bit towards downside. If it starts breaking inside over here, there might be some bigger moves up here towards upside. Especially if we do see some kind of CPI data. That's very good. Bitcoin might actually be the first one to rally, and that might actually push it very high towards upside. That said, if Bitcoin does, you know, explodes like, you know, 5-10% towards upside, and Alcon's the only 0.5%. It doesn't mean the altcoins gonna drop down, but you know, they're gonna not perform as well as Bitcoin. So there is a very good chance, if this breaks up on the CPI data, that we might see a bigger move back inside the channel up here. I am a little bit unsure whether that's gonna happen. I still believe that this is already kind of, you know, done. Give or take, this is, you know, right now it's creating this triple top over here at the top. As soon as it gets rejected and below this line, it's pretty much over. I think technically it's still much over, but not much is happening. We're still getting rejected by the resistance level over here at the top. So the dominance is pretty much done, I think. I mean, it could all happen as embrace it, but I think there is a very good chance that it's pretty much done. And the last one is this total 3 that we've been looking at right now, bouncing off of that support level. Like we said, there is a very good chance for bouncing off the support level. We are bouncing. We are still not above the moving average on the daily time frame, weekly time frame up here. Still 4 days until it close. Sorry about that. It's pulling that down a little bit over here. The consolidation is still in full effect up here. Nothing much is happening. So as you can see up here, you know, we're going a little bit down, a little bit up. Nothing major is broken. So nothing is actually happening. Ethereum is right now up 0.8%. Bitcoin is up 0.3% on the day. Just consolidating up here. But, you know, major levels, right? Like major channel levels up here, they are not broken just yet, right? Everything in between up here is you know, zigzagging, a little bit up, a little bit down. What's gonna happen, you know, consolidating, waiting for something, and so forth, so forth. So today is unfortunately a very boring day, but you know, that's how life is. And that's that, guys. That's what's happening right now, the way we see it. So I don't expect any kind of big moves. Maybe CPI data might actually just pump the price right back up there again. But I think that there might become, you know, this double bottom over here, and then after that, new move towards the upside. But it can just also go straight up here towards the upside. It could also be this one up here. It's a little hard to say what's going to happen on CPI, but if, you know, the history is any kind of indication of what's going to happen, we should pump eventually. How's everybody doing in chat? Muted, bro. Yeah, we fixed that. Morning one time. How you doing, man? Fairness now. Cheers. Yeah, there we go. Thailand sounds back. Nice. Yes. Good morning, Edward. How you doing, man? Update heck. Yeah, I don't know what's happened there, but you know, I don't know if it was updated or what happened, but you know, sometimes my mic, you know, the settings got changed a little bit, so I don't know why. Don't forget to like, guys. There we go. You only have to click the like button on the way out, you know, it's okay. Guess who's back? Back again. The noob. 200k to a million. I don't know. I think even that would be hard in a bull market. CPI in 2 hours and 45 minutes. 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, so 2 hours and 45 minutes. You can relax for 2 hours and 45 minutes, and then, you know, all the hell breaks loose. Good morning, Tiela. Morning, Min Money. Near touch 586. Oh, let me check that out. It actually did touch 586, man. You got did you get what is it called? Did you get filled in? I remember we talked about this yesterday. Good morning, Green is Goblin. How you doing, man? It's not really CPI. The markets are waiting for core inflation numbers. DXY broke out, so we are probably bearish. Yeah, we talked about core inflation numbers as well, so that's the big thing. That's what we said, you know, there is that. DXY did break up. Now, here's the important part about DXY. We can talk a little bit about DXY. This expanding musical instrument, it has more tendency to break towards the upside. Over here, we were expecting move down. It went down. It didn't go all the way down to the bottom of the wedge, which is actually very bullish for that. It broke up right now over here, consolidating. We could see a dump over here towards the downside and back inside the channel up here. That could definitely happen. But the way I see it right now, this chart is that we are actually done with this expanding musical instrument. It already broke towards the upside, which is actually bullish for the DXY. But these are small time frames, right? Daily time frames up here. So we are definitely seeing that this can right now get rejected over here and dump towards downside. If you see on the weekly time frame, we are not out of the channel just yet. We went down on the daily time frame, you know, recovered up here. We're still inside the channel on the weekly time frame, and I haven't actually broken down just yet. This might be, you know, if you start going down over here, it might be breakdown right back in the channel and do some flattish over here, and then, you know, again continue towards the downside. So we don't actually know. The weekly time frame is not broken down. The daily is, but you know, the daily recovered really fast up here, and it closed back inside the channel. So we are still technically speaking inside the channel. Let me see 2-day time frame up. Sorry, 2 week time frame up here. Trying to recover up here. I don't know. We're still inside the channel, and these channels are, you know, bearish by nature, so they should break down eventually. This is also on the weekly time frame, so I'm still looking for more downside on the DXY. Yes, I got it feeling nicely, very happy. Good for you, man. DXY is a reversal candle on daily. What is a reversal? This isn't the reversal candle, man. These are actually bullish candles. If you're gonna talk about daily, these two candles are bullish candles. I don't know about you, but that's what I see. So maybe there is more movement up before the down. I don't know. Topping tail. I don't know. I think these candles up here with yes, they do have tails on the top, but my experience is that these kind of candles with a big box on the bottom and a long tail, like 50%, they're usually very bullish. They're usually very bullish. I don't know about you, but that's my thing. But you know, it's just a candle. It's just a candle. Topping tail. Anyways, guys, that was quick and dirty Bitcoin daily video to look at what's happening in Bitcoin and altcoins and everything else. Right now, Bitcoin is still recovering towards the upside a little bit. You can see up here, this rejection up here did not happen. The 200 moving average right now is going up above that. Still 2 hours left, so we can still get rejected. But I think, you know, there will be some kind of volatility tonight or today in 2-3 hours. So, you know, make sure to, you know, watch the charts, guys. Watch the charts. Also, again, I gotta remind you that we're gonna do another trading challenge tonight, day 2. And you're welcome to check that out. See here, day 2 is tonight. This is day 1. We actually made the 10% yesterday, so you know, we're gonna try to do 10% today as well. There is that. Also, we got our public Telegram channel. You're welcome to join that if you want. If you don't want, you don't have to do that. If you would be bullish if you break above the highest week. I don't know about it. Tell you should do live chat while CPI makes announcement. I don't know. There's just too many streams, and I'm really not into the CPI stuff. So you know, if something starts happening, I might, you know, pop the stream, but I'll probably be at work at the dance. So you know, I don't think I'm gonna stream. Short squeeze on 1 minute. Peace. How you doing, guys? Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thank you, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.
We'll be right back.